mechanism, possibly into the IMF, but what we've seen almost every time is then a reluctance to follow through in any sort of commitment to that.
To the markets now, and platinum is trading at $1,633.50 and gold at $1,724.45 an ounce. Brent crude oil is trading at $118.15 a barrel. And the currencies, the US dollar is trading at 7 Rand 70, the sterling is trading at 12 Rand 13, and the euro is trading at 10 Rand 16. To the Asian markets, and the Indian rupee is trading at 640, the Mauritian rupee at 377, the Pakistan rupee at 1181, and the Sri Lankan rupee at 1523. That's your business news for this morning. I'm Rajiv Kumar.
Staying with money matters now, as the debate on the nationalisation of mines continues. The South African Gold Coin Exchange says gold coins are the one asset that should not be held by the state and should remain in the hands of investors. Chairman Alan Demby says buying coins are also a better option than buying gold shares. Not only do coins look good as part of jewellery, Demby says their value is not subjected to mining-related risks or VAT.
Many people who've got gold shares, if they were to nationalise gold shares, those people would be in a great deal of trouble. So we're suggesting that, those people who'd like to be into the gold market, instead of owning gold shares, which could be nationalised, it's time for you to maybe sell your shares and buy gold coins, which can't be nationalised, because hopefully they can't be nationalised. That is, they're held in your hands, in your safe deposit box, under your bed, and you've got complete control over that asset.
Now, there's a long and strong tradition of Krugerrands in South Africa. Currently, how popular are they?
They're very popular. With the price of gold going up, people are buying gold. Your listeners probably know the Krugerrand is the most popular gold coin that has ever been minted, with close on 60 million minted to date. A small percentage are still in South Africa and are sold every year in South Africa, but by far the majority of them are dotted all around the world. So, if we want to show people that it's something worth buying, then the last thing you should be doing is nationalising them.
And we've also had the introduction of the Mandela coins. How much of an uptake has there been for the Mandela coins?
The introduction of the Nobel Peace Prize Mandela medallions have also proved to be very popular, and there's no doubt that Nelson Mandela has done a great deal of good for collecting in South Africa. In fact, even in the last couple of years, the South African Mint circulated 5 Rand coins on his 90th birthday, and although they've minted millions of these, they've been snapped up and kept by the average South African. So I think all told, Nelson Mandela has done a great deal of good for coin collecting in South Africa, and of course putting his face on the notes, which is going to happen shortly, will be fantastic to paper money as well.
We live in uncertain economic times, but do you believe that investing in gold, in coins in particular, is a safe bet even for the ordinary consumer?
Absolutely. You know what? If you put all your money in the bank, if you put all your money in gold or all your money in Mandela notes, you're making a bad move. The whole idea or trick to investing is don't put all your eggs in one basket. So you should have money in the bank, have some shares, have some property and some gold. So we are firmly of the view, and have been of this view for the last 30-odd years since we've been in the business, that you should put 10 or 15% of your money into gold. Of that, you should put about 10% into bullion coins, like in South Africa, which is your best way of getting into gold, physical gold, and 5% into collectible coins, be they Mandela medallions, or be they Natura coins from the SA Mint or Protea coins.
That was Executive Chairman of the South African Gold Coin Exchange, Alan Demby.
10 to 7 now on Newsbreak. South African Breweries is closing the tap on underage drinking. SAB, together with the Department of Trade and Industry, the National Youth Development Agency and Provincial Departments of Education, launched the You Decide campaign in Phoenix, north of Durban. What this will do is present young people with the dangers of underage drinking and then leave the choice up to them. SAB spokesperson Robin Chalmers says the campaign needs community support.
The stats that we look at show that about 1 out of every 2 teenagers in the average South African home is a user of alcohol. So underage drinking is one of the most serious forms of alcohol abuse, and this